Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Yeah! No, it's got to be better. It's the morning. We're the first group. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Yeah! Hey, Google, play Let's Get It Started. It's not on?
I think you shocked it.
Hey, Google, let's play Let's Get It Started.
Okay, Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas. Here it is on Google Play Music.
Get ready, guys.
Let's get it started.
Yeah.
And the bass keeps running.
Get your hands together now, guys. Come on. Let's go. Get some excitement. It's Wednesday morning. We're still full of turkey. Get excited. Get down, get funky. This is the best day of your lives because we're learning stuff.
How many of you in the room regularly use our GE Edge Learning Portal? Okay. All right. So this is important to understand this then. At edge.geappliances.ca, we have our own online training site port. It's basically a whole website dedicated to GE learning. Little 5-minute modules on it. So what that means is we're going to go over sliding control ranges. We're going to be talking about Wi-Fi today and laundry. We're going to go into a bit more detail. But on the website, you can actually reaffirm what you learned today by simply logging on and doing a 5-minute training module on there. Or you can look at product videos. A lot of us are visual learners, so having a video that you can look at will also let you reaffirm that. And there's lots of great contests on. And in fact, if you happen to be with a banner or an organization that allows spiffing, we're also going to be spiffing and allowing you to actually earn money when you're training on the website. That's an exciting new development. If you don't know what spiffing is, then you don't have to worry about it because it's probably not, your banner doesn't actually do it. But some great things, I encourage you, for those of you who have your own online portal and you're using, just let us know we fully support those, and we will also be providing the same modules that will be transferred onto your learning site. We just ask that you make sure you get on there and redo them. Don't say, oh, I was there, I heard it, I already know it, because you know what? You forget it, as shown by a lot of the questions that we just asked today. So that's what we're encouraging you to do. Get on, do that learning, and reaffirm what you know and all the great things. Because what we're all trying to do is we're trying to find the best appliance for the customer that walks in the door. And the only way we can do that is knowing the features and advantages that are available. All right, that's everything for me. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it over to Jamila, who's going to talk about some of the great new, big, bold things that we're doing in GE Cafe. Jamila.
Morning, everyone. Sorry, so you have to bear with me. I've got a bit of a cold today, so if I lose my voice, please be a little bit patient with me. So I'm here today from Ontario to talk to you about the next generation of Cafe and what we're doing to support it from a marketing aspect, as well as Wi-Fi Connect. So I really appreciate this opportunity because I don't really often get the opportunity to travel the country and talk to everybody, see what's working in your market, what's not. So please feel free afterwards to come and let me know, constructive criticism, anything. We're happy to take that in because I really would like to know. So in GE Cafe, so for those of you who've been in the industry for a while, this brand's been around for the better part of 10 years now. And during those 10 years, we've talked to who? We've talked to the foodie. That's our key customer, right? So by technical term, does everybody raise a hand? Everybody knows what a foodie is, right? Yeah? Okay. So that's okay. That's fine. So by technical definition, the foodie is the accomplished, accredited home chef, right? They take a certain pride in the development of their food palette, their recipes, and they take a lot of importance into the type of appliance that they use. So for them, a professional, commercial type of appliance, similar to what you see in fine dining restaurants, is very important to them, right? So that's who we've been talking to for the better part of 10 years. So really key attributes in our appliances, such as true European convection in our ranges, in dishwashers, having something like the Piranha hard food disposer. Even in our cafe refrigerators, you've got the Keurig dispenser. These are those kind of key features that are really important to those foodies, and they're willing to pay the premium price point for a really quality high-end appliance. right? So that's who we've been talking to for 10 years. Now, in that 10 years, we've come to the conclusion that cafe needs a bit of a facelift, right? From a design aesthetic, in some of our features, especially in cooking, which has kind of been our bread and butter in terms of a category. And as such, so we've really taken a hold and revamped the line in things like our main features in terms of functionality across all of our products, in design, and in finishes. We now, as a company, lead the industry across Canada in terms of premium finishes. So we've already got white and black and stainless steel, which are known, which are expected in appliances. We've now taken the extra step over the last few years in GE and GE Profile and have seen a lot of great success in Slate, which many of you have seen. And now we've extended ourselves into other finishes, such as black slate, which I'm going to introduce you to, as well as diamond gray in our laundry line. So we now lead the market in terms of premium finishes. So as such, I wanted to introduce you to what our black slate finish will look like. When we talk about slate as a color, we've always kind of called it the suit to stainless steel. It's that step up. It's got a nice, clean, sleek finish, resists smudging, fingerprint. It always looks clean. And there's a durability behind it too, right? So now when we talk about black slate, it's the tuxedo to the suit. And as such, I'd like to introduce you to black slate. So this is our dishwasher in black slate, and this is our refrigerator. Again, this is our cafe refrigerator. So as you've seen the one behind you, this is the same version, but this is in black slate. Okay. Now, can anybody raise of hands or anybody just call out, is there anything as a first difference beyond just the black slate finish that you see that's very different? Anybody? The handles, thank you. Very good. So, let me just, new chef-inspired handles. So we've taken that step in terms of communicating to our consumer that you can have a professional, commercial-looking kitchen. Because these are the things they aspire to be. They aspire to be a chef. They aspire to be able to create these beautiful fine dining experiences in their home. So you'll see these very sleek, beautiful stainless steel handles, right, that give it that one edge, that professional look. In our ranges, we've got an induction model over here. In our ranges, you'll now see things like backlit knobs. So at first glance, our consumers can now see which one of our elements are on. And again, it lends to that modern, commercial, professional look and feel in your kitchen. Very similar to what you may see in our monogram line. LED control panels. We've now got these beautiful white LED control panels. It's a glass touch, so it's very easy. It literally takes just a touch. You barely have to press it. And all the numbers are lit up in white LED, so it's very easy to see. Okay, and our front controls, they're easy, so easy to use. They're absolutely flawless. I tested one of our old models in the back versus this one, and it's such an easy maneuver when you're using them. They're very durable handles as well, and again, it lends to that commercial feel. One of the things we've really taken a page of is listening not only to our sales associate, but as well as our consumers. You'll now find a hidden bake element in our induction models, as well as our dual fuel range models. Great thing about hidden bake element is it gives you more capacity within your range, right? And then, as we always have had in cafe, no overhang. This makes for our sliding gas ranges very easy installation. And then, as I mentioned, we have black slate. We're introducing this. This finish is exclusive to GE Cafe as of right now. And what we really love about this, it's dark charcoal kind of matte finish. There's a versatility to it, that it blends in with any decor, right? We have seen this finish against multiple decor themes in kitchens, from country kitchen to transitional to contemporary to French bistro. And that all blends beautifully. But they are just distinctive enough that they command just the right amount of attention. This is why we use the tagline, out with the old, in with the bold. right? And that's what we really love about this. And similar to the success that we have seen in Slate, we like this because it resists fingerprints, right? And it always looks clean. And that's what we really love about this lineup. In terms of how we're going to support this on the marketing side, which is where I kind of come in, one of the things we've done first and foremost is we've done an overhaul on all of our POP, right? For those who are familiar, does this look familiar from a POP standpoint? So this is what our new look and feel will look like. So we kind of completely revamped it. It's got a nice, clean look, black and white, but it's eye-catching, it pops out, and each one of these pieces speak directly to the feature and the benefit to the consumer. So when we talk about the GE Cafe Keurig refrigerator, it's a great feature, and what does it do? It brews coffee and dispenses hot and cold water and ice right at your fingertips, right? So you want, in case it makes it easy for you when you're talking about it as well as for the consumer when they're reading about these products. On the range side, we talk about things like True European Convection, our sink burners, and Randy's going to talk to you about a precision cooking probe, which is an awesome new innovation, especially for early food adopters. And then the one thing that we took an extra page on this year is we really wanted to tie in the line for cafe and speak to our foodie, as I talked about. So now we've got a badge of honor that's called Foodie Approved, so that customers know when they're looking at any cafe model, it's got that foodie stamp of approval on it. So in terms of external support, what you'll see on your retail floors, we've crafted a beautiful 3-sided tent card. So one side will speak to the next generation of cafe. And as I mentioned, cooking has been our bread and butter for the category. So we wanted to make sure that sliding gas ranges were the hero products for the lineup again, right? So we see this in terms of our gas ranges, our induction ranges, as well as how that now looks in a black slate finish, right? Then we talk about, we dedicate a section strictly to black slate. And then the last side is our national promotion, which we currently have on now, which we'll be going through the balance of the year. We're also in the process of developing a coffee table style dedicated brochure that customers can take home. This speaks to the key features and benefits within the new lineup of cafe, as well as the finish, and it gives you a little bit more description about what that finish entails. We're also going to be launching a dedicated digital campaign. So anytime you go to msn.ca or CTV and you see those banner pop-ups on the side banners, so that's what this is about, right? We usually will do about anywhere from a 4 to 6 week campaign to pretty much herald the oncoming of Cafe Next Generation and Black Slate across multiple websites that are dedicated to design and lifestyle and food. So you'll see some of these on maybe the Food Network. You'll see it on Home and Garden TV. You might see it on CTV. You might see it on Chatelaine, right? And that'll be 4 weeks. We're also right now in the process of building a dedicated Black Slate microsite. So show of hands, has anybody been on geappliances.ca as of lately? Okay, have you guys seen Wi-Fi Connect? Right? So what we've done in the last couple of years, we've kind of rebuilt geappliances.ca a little bit, wherein anytime we have a new fall innovation, we kind of segment it so that it lives as a standalone portal or educational kind of website, and almost like we call it a microsite, right? And in here, you'll learn everything about the product. You'll learn about the key features and benefits. It'll give you like a nice little paragraph about what it is, right? Because I can say Black Slate, but what does that really mean? Right? Well, now this website, this is a microsite that is a dedicated portal just to Black Slate. So you'll have all of your products that we support, what the features are, and then that helps you in terms of how you're able to sell that to your consumer as well. And then the biggest one, tons of assets, tons of images. Again, in listening to you guys, in listening to our consumers, one of the biggest pieces of constructive criticism we've received is that there's been a lack of images, right, on some of our products. I don't know about you, but when I'm shopping for something that's a high price point item like an appliance or a vehicle, I want to see an image, like I want to see it from 360-degree angles, right? I want to see it left, right, back, front, open, shut, food in, food out, right? And that's what we've done now. So we've sourced a ton of images for every product. We saw lifestyle images. We have it shown with some of our third-party partners when it comes to Wi-Fi and how they connect together. So if you are not seeing this on your retailer websites, talk to your buyers, talk to your marketing departments, because these are who we provide this to, so that there is a host and a gallery of images available for consumers to learn about the product. Great opportunity that we've just recently developed, two actually. One is with a TV show called The Goods. If you haven't heard of it, it's on CBC. It's very similar to the Marilyn Dennis show. And it's actually gaining the same kind of notoriety. Notoriety is not a great word, but audience. It's gaining the same amount of audience. They approached us asking us if we would be willing to show an exclusive GE cooktop on their show. It turned out we're now going to be on there for the entire season. And there's an opportunity for a giveaway at the end of the season. We're also in the midst of just launching a partnership with Butterball. We actually had really great success with this in our Infinite Collection ranges last year with Butterball, where we did a contest and we gave away one of our Infinite Collection ranges. We're now going to be giving away a suite of Black Slate Cafe appliances. Oh. Sorry about that. And that's basically it for me in terms of what we're launching with Cafe. Are there any questions at this point? Okay. If not, please feel free. I'm here for the afternoon. If you have any questions or any feedback, please lay it on me, and I'm happy to take that back with me.
Can I ask
Yes.
you, is that finish going to trickle down like to the profile, or are you going to leave the profile in the slate? And
So as of right now, it's a great question. As of right now, it's exclusively in GE Cafe. Now, in the U.S., they have already brought it down to GE Profile, so there is possibly an opportunity in terms of when we kind of relook at our SKUs for next year. As of right now, though, we're only launching it at Cafe, though.
Okay.
Anyone else? Okay, thanks, guys.